this is Opinion Radar. And if you're into lingerie that feels like a secret weapon, something bold, a little rebellious, and totally unapologetic, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the sexy Strappy leather garter belt mini lingerie set. A piece that promises drama, confidence, and business energy, all for just $20. I'll be honest, when I first saw this online, I was skeptical. At that price, it could have been cheap material, terrible fit, or just another skin tone mismatch disaster. But something about the photos made me pause, really pause. It looked like the kind of set you'd see on a high-end campaign, but styled with an edgy, almost cinematic flair. So, of course, I had to try it. Now, we're not just talking about how it looks in the mirror. We're doing a real-life test. How it feels to put on, wear, and own your power in a piece this daring. Let's get into it. Okay, so let me tell you about this little number. It's the sexy Strappy leather garter belt mini lingerie set, and honestly, it's a vibe. As soon as I pulled out of the package, I was like, oh, we're playing games now. It's got that bold, head-turning aesthetic. Straps in all the right places. A choker-style neck piece. Underwire that actually gives some support. And the mini dress length with garter straps attached. It feels very centerfold, very editorial. Very I'm about to be photographed by someone who knows what they're doing. And all for $20. That's not even a dinner out in most cities. The way it hugs your curves is kind of unreal. Stretchy enough to fit, but tight enough to feel like it's sculpting you just right. I'd say if you want something that makes you feel powerful, sultry, and a little daring, this hits the spot. Now, let's talk about actually wearing it. Because, let's be real, looking hot is one thing, but if it's a struggle to get on, what's the point? I'll be honest, it's form-fitting. You better be patient and maybe slightly dusted with baby powder levels of tight. I'm 5 feet 4 inches, around 125 pounds, and I still had to wiggle, suck in, and enlist the help of a bedside mirror to get it over my hips. Once it's on, magic. But the process isn't for the impatient, especially if your skin's even a little damp. Think post-shower glow or summer humidity. And fair warning, the neck straps? Adorable, adjustable, and a tiny bit dangerous. Mine cut off just a touch of circulation, not in a scary way, but enough that I noticed after a few minutes. I wouldn't wear this to brunch, not that I'd want to, but for a photo shoot, a special night, or just feeling yourself in the mirror. Totally worth the temporary circulation tax. One thing I was really curious about was how it would handle my chest, because newsflash, not all lingerie is made for real boobs. I'm a 36C, and I was shocked at how well the cups actually held everything in place. There's just a tiny bit of side spillage, nothing dramatic, and honestly, part of that's just how underwire lingerie goes when it's super snug. You can always adjust the cups or let them drape a little for that intentionally undone look. Which, let's be honest, we've all seen in magazines and pretended we woke up that way. The support is surprisingly solid for something that looks so delicate. And I love that you can tweak the straps and choker to fit your body. Makes it feel custom, not one size fits all in the worst way. Now, not everything is perfect, because, let's keep it real, the matching thong? Yeah, it's forgettable. The leg loops don't really stay put. And the material feels like it's the afterthought of an afterthought. But honestly, who cares? It's included, sure, but I tossed mine and wore a different one instead. It's the cheapest part of the set in both price and feel, so I didn't sweat it. The actual dress and garter portion is where the magic happens. That being said, the material overall gets mixed feelings. Some parts feel sleek and high quality, like real faux leather with some weight to it. Other areas, a little flimsy. Like if you pulled too hard, it might not survive. And I did notice a slight chemical smell at first. Nothing a quick wash with cold water and a little fabric conditioner couldn't fix. Just don't toss it in the machine and expect miracles. In terms of sizing, this runs small. Read the size chart twice and still second guess yourself small. I squeezed into my usual size, but it was tight around the waist. And if I'd eaten a big dinner first, forget it. If you're between sizes or have a softer tummy, this might not be the most forgiving fit. That said, I found it actually hid what I call my mom pouch really well. The cut and structure cinch everything up in a flattering way. So even though it's tight, it's not unkind. Just go in knowing this isn't meant to be loose or breezy. It's meant to show off your shape. And if that's what you're going for, mission accomplished. So who's this for? Not your everyday wear. Unless your everyday is a lot more exciting than mine. This is for moments. Date night, a photo shoot, feeling yourself after a long week, reconnecting with your confidence. I wore it for a boudoir shoot and literally felt like a different person, poised, fierce, like I'd stepped into a character who knows exactly what she wants. Yeah, it's short, your butt will peek out in the back, and you'll need a plan for how to get it off later. But it's also fun, flirty, and shockingly comfortable once you're in it. For the price, the look, and the confidence boost, I'd buy it again. Just maybe keep a backup thong and some talc nearby. If you're ready to level up your confidence game and slay in something bold, this set's a total win. Don't keep this vibe to yourself. Hit like if you'd wear it, and subscribe for more fearless fashion pics. Trust me, your future fierce self will thank you. Stay daring, darlings.